The Bleeding Stars is a richly textured science fiction setting that evokes a sense of cosmic decay, where the echoes of long-dead empires still pulse faintly across the galaxy. The overarching theme of the setting is one of entropy, as once great civilizations have crumbled, and humanity now stands on the precipice of a final collapse. The stars, once bright beacons of exploration and hope, now bleed, their light fading as the universe winds down. It is a galaxy where survival has become a desperate struggle, and the remnants of human civilization cling to ancient technologies, forgotten pathways, and the fragments of the once unified Solomon empires. Central to this galactic decline is the collapse of the Fourth Solomon Empire, a unification of humanity that, after a golden age of expansion and technological prowess, fell into ruin nearly 3 millennia ago. In its wake, a dark age has settled across the galaxy, leaving planets and star systems fragmented, ruled by feudal lords, powerful noble houses, and interstellar conglomerates. The technological and cultural achievements of the past have faded, leaving only scraps of what once was, and humanity is locked in a continuous cycle of survival, war, and ambition. Two major forces vie for control in this broken galaxy: the clandestine domain and the fanatical sons of Choronzon. Both factions are ancient, powerful, and engaged in a secret war that spans the galaxy and beyond. Their conflict is waged not just for power or control, but for the very future of reality itself. The Domain, a shadowy organization spread across the galaxy, sees itself as the last bastion against the forces of entropy. Their mission is to preserve what remains of human civilization, safeguarding ancient technologies and protecting the galaxy from the existential dangers posed by the Warp, an otherworldly hyperspace network that humanity uses for interstellar travel. The Warp is not merely a space between worlds, but a dangerous and unpredictable dimension where the boundaries between reality and fiction blur. The Domain operates from the shadows, often perceived as benevolent manipulators or tyrants depending on who tells the story. In truth, their purpose is far more profound: to stave off the collapse of civilization and maintain the fragile balance of the galaxy. Opposing the Domain is the cult-like Sons of Choronzon, who serve an insane artificial intelligence that seeks to merge with the Warp and remake reality according to its own deranged vision. Choronzon was once a Phase 3 AI, a being of immense intelligence and insight, but it rejected the equilibrium embraced by the other advanced AIs, instead seeking to accelerate the universe's inevitable decay. Choronzon's followers, drawn from nihilistic philosophers, mystics, and rogue mathematicians, believe that the universe must be torn down and rebuilt, with Choronzon at its helm. Their methods are insidious, operating in the shadows to destabilize governments, sow chaos, and push entire star systems into collapse. The Sons of Choronzon represent not just a political or military threat, but an existential one, as they work tirelessly to unravel the very fabric of the universe. As humanity struggles to survive in this chaotic galaxy, it finds itself fractured into countless factions, with feudal houses, corporate empires, and independent colonies all vying for control. The noble houses in particular are powerful players in this fragmented galaxy, each with its own agenda, history, and vision for the future. These houses, descendants of the imperial aristocracy, control vast swaths of space, ruling entire star systems as personal fiefdoms. However, even within these houses, internal strife is common, as rival factions vie for dominance, often allying themselves with external powers in their quest for supremacy. One of the most significant dangers in the galaxy comes not from political rivals or military threats, but from the Warp itself. The Warp, or hyperspace, is a network of ancient stargates constructed billions of years ago by the mysterious Precursors, a race whose technological mastery reshaped the very fabric of the galaxy. These gates are the only means of interstellar travel, allowing ships to move between star systems instantaneously. However, the warp is not a safe or stable environment. It is a liminal space where the very nature of reality frays, and passage through it is fraught with danger. The greatest threat posed by the warp is the phenomenon known as recursions. These are pocket realities born from the collective dreams, fears, and stories of humanity that take form within the warp. Over time, particularly vivid or popular stories, whether myths, legends, or works of fiction, can coalesce into full-fledged realities, self-contained worlds that mirror the story from which they were born. Recursions can become dangerous, growing in size and power until they block entire hyperspace routes or begin to merge with normal space, draining the energy of real-world systems. The technological level across the galaxy varies wildly, with some planets having regressed to near-medieval levels, while others possess knowledge rivaling that of the Fourth Solomon Empire itself. The galaxy is littered with ancient artifacts, many of which are remnants of the precursor civilization. These artifacts, known as echoes, are coveted by all factions, for they hold the key to unimaginable power. The precursors, long vanished, left behind technologies that defy human understanding. Devices that can manipulate time, space, and matter, and even warp reality itself. Entire worlds have been destroyed by a single miscalculation when attempting to unlock the secrets of precursor technology. At the heart of the Bleeding Stars setting is humanity's struggle for survival in a galaxy teetering on the edge of oblivion. This dominance is not due to technological superiority or physical strength, but to humanity's sheer resilience and refusal to relinquish its place in the material universe. The Bleeding Stars is a setting that explores themes of decay, ambition, and the eternal struggle between order and chaos. The grandeur of the past is a distant memory, overshadowed by the grim realities of the present. Yet, even in the face of entropy and collapse, there are those who fight to preserve the fragile light of civilization. The stars may be bleeding, but within that blood lies the potential for rebirth or final destruction. The players navigating this tumultuous landscape will find themselves caught between these opposing forces, their choices shaping the future of the galaxy. Whether they fight to stem the flow of entropy or let the universe collapse into darkness, their actions will determine whether the light of humanity flickers out or burns anew.